Hey there, Allie from the A-Team here with a quick reminder before we get to our mentor session with Darren today. Now, for the business leaders among us, today is the final day to reserve your seat for our upcoming Business Masterclass. Now, this is the one event of your life that you do not want to miss. So click the link below to join us now. Okay, now let's get to our mentor session with Darren.
Good morning. You are in for a treat. I'm about to drop some serious intel on you. This is a billionaire success secret that nobody else is talking about. Are you ready? Let's get to it. So picture this. Jensen Huang, the big cheese at NVIDIA, the company that is now worth multi-trillion bucks. He's the black leather jacket wearing CEO. It's his shtick. Whatever, it's obviously working for him. Jensen was asked back in 2011, back before he found his leather jacket shtick, what is your best advice on how to be successful? Now, here's the kicker. At the time, NVIDIA wasn't even a fraction of what it is today. We're talking about 1/3000th of the size. Why does that matter? Because it means that this advice isn't just some feel-good mumbo jumbo. It's the real deal based on actual market results. We're talking 235 times growth since he gave this advice. Come on, man, that is legit. So if you want to grow your business or your life anywhere from 10% to 235 times, you're going to want to listen up. This advice is what you call money. All right, let's listen to Jensen's answer. Again, the question asked was, what's your best advice on how to become successful?
If you want to be successful, I would encourage you to grow a tolerance for failure. But the thing about failure is this. If you fail often enough, you actually might become a failure. And that's different than being successful. And so the question is, how do you teach someone how to fail, but fail quickly? And to change courses as soon as you know it's a dead end. And the way to do that is we call it intellectual honesty. We assess on a continuous basis whether something makes sense or not. And if it's the wrong decision, let's change our mind. And a lot of people say CEOs are always right and they never change their mind. That doesn't make any sense at all to me, especially when it violates the first principles of what we want the company to become. An innovative company that invents amazing things, that solves problems for the world that it sometimes didn't even know it had. Right? If you want to do that, then you have to cultivate that tolerance for risk-taking, and you have to then teach people how to fail, but fail quickly and inexpensively. And so innovation requires a little bit of experimentation. Experimentation requires exploration. Exploration will result in failure. Unless you have a tolerance for failure, you would never experiment. And if you don't ever experiment, you would never innovate. If you don't innovate, you don't succeed. You'll just be a dweeb. That's it. Any other questions?
Any other questions? So, if you want to succeed, you gotta what? Right. You gotta learn to fail. You need to grow your tolerance for failure. And not just fail, but fail faster and better, using what Jensen calls intellectual honesty to assess the reality of your failure and make the changes accordingly. Now, let's turn this question on to you. How comfortable are you with failure, really? How about challenging your status quo? Are you willing to run experiments that might cost you some dough, but could push you to new heights? See, failed their way forward, all the way forward to multi-trillion-dollar status. NVIDIA was founded on developing graphic GPUs for gaming. They had launched and failed and retreated and pivoted many times in many different markets. NVIDIA ventured into motherboard chipsets. They faced technical and legal challenges and had to exit that market. They went into mobile processors. They failed to capture significant market share from competitors like Qualcomm. But their constant experimenting with launch and failure and retreat and pivots put them in a position to be the GPUs that are foundational to AI research and deployment. It catapulted them to become the third company in business history to reach that sweet multi-trillion-dollar valuation. The point is, this mindset of embracing failure and learning from it, it pays. Big time. It is what leads those massive leaps forward that'll make your competitor's head spin. So now ask yourself, are you failing enough? And I'm not just talking about big business failures, I'm talking about the little stuff too. Are you speaking up with your ideas, even if they might get shot down? Are you setting aggressive deadlines, even if you might miss them? Are you taking on projects that are outside your comfort zone? Are you having those tough conversations, even though they put a pit in your stomach? Are you constantly reaching out to VIPs, even if they might reject you? Are you going above and beyond to help a friend, even if you don't know it is being appreciated? See, these are all the right moves to make, but most people don't make them. Why? Because they're scared of failure. But not you, right? Not anymore. Not after today's mentor session. You're gonna start taking those actions and build up your tolerance for failure. And here's the added secret sauce. Fail faster. Take more of those actions and use your smarts to adjust and improve after each failed attempt. That, my friends, is how you find your way to that sweet, sweet 235 times growth. Now, I want you to do something for me. Grab your Darren Daily Journal or whatever notepad you use, jot down where you're gonna take more action while building up that failure tolerance. And don't keep your plan to yourself. Share it with us in the comments below. Remember, success isn't about avoiding failure, it's about embracing it, learning from it, and using it to catapult yourself to the top. Now get out there and start failing your way to some big time success.